morning, grade 1 students. I trust that you all had a wonderful weekend and you're ready for class this morning. Yesterday was what day? Yesterday was Sunday. So that means that today is Monday. Excellent. And tomorrow will be Tuesday. Great job. So today is Monday the 18th of January in the year 2021 and we are going to have language arts. What was the word of the week for last week? It was R. The word of the week was R. Could you spell it for me, please? Excellent job. How about using it in a sentence? Great work. Now let's go on to this week's word of the week. The word of the week is all. A-L-L, all. When I'm using the word all, I'm talking about a whole thing, the entire thing. This word of the week is all. The cats are eating all their food, meaning that there will not be any food left inside of the bowl. They'll be eating all their food. And here I have all the flowers are beautiful. So I'm speaking about all the flowers that I can see here in my garden. They are all beautiful. Now I would like for you to look at a picture I'm going to show you and you're going to write a sentence using the word of the week, okay? So look at this picture. You're going to use the word all to write a sentence about this picture, okay? Give it a try. Remember to head up for today, Monday, the 18th of January. Write your name first, then you write the date, then you write grade 1 language arts, and then you're going to write the sentence with the word all. Now let's move on to phonics. And now for phonics this week, we'll be looking at this letter sound. And what sound is this? We did it in class. We said that the A and the I, they are married and they are going to give us one sound. So no one should be giving me individual songs for this, okay? A and I come together to give us one sound and they say A. Put your hands over your ear, cup your ear, and sing the jingle with me.
My ear hurts, I was in pain. A. My ear hurts, I was in pain. What did you try to say?
Great job. So A and I come together to say A. Now let's look at some A words. Our first word is, first sound, A, final sound, D. What's the word? Aid. Aid. The word is aid. So mommy, oops, sorry about that. Mommy is giving the boy first aid. So aid means help. When you help someone, you give them aid. Now let's look at the second word. We have A and I come together to give us one sound. It is A. So we have A, aim. The word is aim. Is your aim good? Do you think this boy's aim is good? So when you aim at something, you want to target something, you want to hit it. So is your aim good? I think some of you have good aim in order to knock down a mango out of a tree. Do you think so? Let's look at the other word. First sound, B. This is letter B, so it says B. Second sound, A. So we have B. A together we say B. Final sound, T. Final sound, T. Let's go. B. Eight. The word is bait. The word is bait. So here I have some baits. Have any of you ever gone fishing? What sort of bait do you use? Right, so the word was bait. Now let's look at this word. First sound, R. Second sound, A. Let's go. R, A, ray. Final sound, N. Final sound, N. All together now, R, ain. The word is rain. Rain. Have you ever been in the rain before? Did you get wet? Or did you have an umbrella? Right, so that word was rain. Now let's look at this word. So first sound, p, p. Second sound, o. Second sound, o. So together we have pl, pl. Third sound, a. Third sound, a. Together we're going to have play, play. Final sound, n. Final sound, n. So plane, plane. Do you think this is a plane that could fly, or is it something else? Let's see. Plain. These are some plain shirts. So when you're wearing a shirt that has one color, you can say this is a plain shirt. This is my plain red shirt, yellow shirt, green shirt. Your mom might say, go and get the plain jersey, the plain white jersey. Okay, so the word is plain. This is not the plane that flies, okay? And that word plain can also refer to a large piece of flat land with hardly any trees on it. So this is also a plain. You see how large the land is? It's very flat. Do you see a lot of trees? No, there are very few trees. So this is called a plain. Our next word, first sound, f. First sound, f. Second sound, a. Together we have fe. Third sound, n. Third sound, n. All together, in. Fain. Final sound, t. Final sound, t. So let's go. Faint. The word is faint. This lady has fainted. So when someone faints, we would say, oh, they dropped down or she blacked out. So this is faint. So if you see someone suddenly just falls to the ground, you can say that a person has fainted. And now it's time for you to read. So I have some phrases for you to read. Some of them have the A sound in them, and some have in other letter sounds that you have already covered or you should know. So you're going to read some phrases for me. So pause, give the phrase a try. Oops. Pause here and give this a try as well. Here. And here. So that would be the last phrase for you to try. Now we're on to comprehension. And for comprehension, let's get ready. And you're going to get ready by answering these questions aloud for me, okay? First question, what is your name? Second question, how old are you? So answer them in complete sentences. So say, my name is, I am blank years old, okay? Third question, where do you live? So you would say, I live in, so say the whole thing. And what makes you special? So you can say, I am special because, all right? And you're going to answer these questions to get ready for comprehension today. Now for comprehension, you will be reading page 8 in your textbook. So that's your language tree textbook. Students book 1, you're going to turn to page 8 and you're going to read the sentences there, the passage that is there. You're going to read once to figure out the words. So you're going to go through it. You might fumble a bit. You might say, Mommy, what is this word? Auntie, Granny, whoever, what is this word? So you're going to read once to figure out the words. Then you're going to read twice, second time, to understand what you're reading. So now that you know the words that you probably didn't know before, you're going to read it over again in order to understand what you're reading, because that is what comprehension is about. And then you're going to read and answer the questions orally at the end. This means you're not going to write them. You're only going to say the answers, okay? So one of the questions says, who is this? So you're going to answer the question like this, aloud to your mommy or whoever is helping you. Say, this is, and you put the person's name, okay? Then you're going to talk. So when you're finished reading and answering questions, you're going to talk. Ask persons in your home, what do you like doing? So whoever is inside of your house, you're going to say, what do you like doing? And they're going to share with you what they enjoy doing. And you're going to share with them what you like doing. So I want for you to have a discussion with people in your house about things that you enjoy doing, okay? Now let's move on to composition. For composition, we're looking at sentences. Have you ever heard that word before? We do sentences all the time. We also speak in sentences. Now, a sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. I would like for you to go back to page 8 in your textbook, and you're going to look at the sentences there. Yes, those words, those lines you see there in page 8, those are sentences. And how can you tell that? You're going to look for the capital letter and you're going to look for the full stop, and you and your mommy or whoever is helping you are going to help you identify the sentences. So find the capital letters, find the full stop, and be like, oh, this is a sentence. So a sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. For example, the first sentence in page 8 says, this is Kim. So this, the beginning of the sentence, it begins with a capital T. And after the word Kim, there is a full stop. So that tells me that that is a sentence. Now you're going to write. So I'd like for you to turn to page 10 in your text. You're going to write these inside of your exercise book. You've already had it up before. So you're going to turn to page 10 in your textbook, and you're going to complete exercise 1. Exercise 1 wants for you to complete these sentences about you. So the grown-up can help you write the sentences, and then you can fill them in. And notice that exercise 1 also goes over to page 11, where it's asking you, is it a correct sentence? So you have to realize now, does this sentence have a capital letter and a full stop? If so, it is a correct sentence. And if it doesn't have that, then it is not a correct sentence. Okay? And you have to explain to the person that's helping you why you think it's a correct sentence and why do you think it's not a correct sentence. Alright? And that will be the end of today's language arts lesson. So goodbye, so long, see you guys tomorrow. Hope that you enjoy today's lessons.